Hi everyone, let us look at the question on the board. Ravi visits his friend every 6 days and visits his cousin every 8 days. He visited both of them today. How long would it take for him to visit both of them on the same day again? Yes, this question is supposed to be a common entrance question. Yes, basic 6 question. But sometimes children of that level gets it too difficult. Yes, too challenging. Even sometimes JSS1 even find it challenging. Even 2 and 3. So the problem they have is because they haven't been exposed to word problem a lot. I discovered that with children of nowadays, the moment you give them little word problem, they get too confused. If you should tell them 200 minus 15 naira, 200 naira minus 15 naira, immediately they will give you the answer. But if you start telling them, Ade went to the market to buy food stuff for 15 naira, he paid 200 naira, what change do you think he's supposed to come back home with? Problem will start. They just get confused. So it is like a challenge to them because they are not that exposed. We should try as much as possible as teachers to be inserting some of these type of questions, no matter how we think it's too much for them, be inserting it in their questions, in their evaluation questions, so that they can boost up. So let's go to how we solve this question. It's very simple. If this should be an example for my children, this is how I'm going to explain it for them. Yes, the best way to explain this, you don't just jump straight to the point, because as an adult with SS3 or JSS class, you already know what you're supposed to do. But for those children, the first thing you do is I think we should use a number line. Yes, a number line. Remember, we are looking for how many days. So let's say this place is day 1, this is day 2, this is day 3. I think it shouldn't be too much. So continuously, but I'm stopping at this number because I already know the answer is going to fall at that number. But if you are in the class, you can actually write it longer so that you start talking about it. So he says Ravi visits his friend every 6 days. So every 6 days, that means if Ravi visits his friend on this day 1, the next time he's going to visit him is on day 6. Are you getting it? And then he visits his cousin every 8 days. His cousin is every 8 days. If he should visit his cousin on day 1, the next time he's going to visit his cousin is what? On day 8. So at the top here is for the friend, and under here is for the cousin. So this is the first story. Ravi visits his friend every 6 days, six days, while he visits his cousin every 8 days. Now, at a point, he visited both of them on the same day. That is, as they were going this way, there was a day both of them met. He visited both of them on the same day. So let's just continue and see, when is that going to be? Another 6 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 12. Visited this one another 8 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is on the 16th day. Another 6 days up here is going to be on the 18th day. Another 6 days down here, 8 days down here, is going to be on the 24th day. And another 6 days here is going to be on the 24th day. Which means it was on the 24th day that he went there the same time. he went to both of their houses in the same day. He saw his friend and his cousin on the 24th day, when the circle was repeating this way. His friend in six days and his cousin in eight days. Then at a point, he has to meet them on the same day today. So this, ordinarily we have known that, okay, if this first day is today, the next day he's going to see both of them is on the 24th day. So our answer already, we have gotten it to be what? 24 days. But do you really have to be drawing number lines like this? What if the question is not 6 days and 8 days? What if it is 34 days and 80 days? Are you going to draw a number line up to 34 or up to hundreds and whatever? Let's now see how this pattern works. When we look at this first friend, we can see that he goes there every 6 days. So here is what? The first 6 days. Here makes it what? 12 days. Here makes it 18 days before we get to what? 24 days. The same thing here. Here makes it what? 8 days. Here makes it 16 days. And here makes it 24 days. If you study closely, you are going to see that what we are doing here is multiples. We are multiplying this number. The first time it goes is 6 times 1, 6. The second time is 6 times 2, 12. The third time is 6 times 3, 18. And the fourth time is 6 times 4, 24. The same thing here. The first one is 8 times 1, 8. 8 times 2, 16. And 8 times 3, 24. So this is as if we wrote down the multiples of both numbers, which is the multiples of 6 and the multiples of 8 has been written down. And after we wrote it down, we now choose the number, the smallest number that appeared in both multiples. Are you seeing it? We pick the smallest number that appeared in most multiples. What calculation do you think this is? If you have taught them LCM before, they are going to tell you LCM, especially if you taught them LCM using the listing method. Because this method is more of looking like the listing method, where you list the multiples, then pick out the common multiples, and then pick out the lowest common multiple. So this is the smallest number. This is the smallest number of day it will take for the for the multiple of 6 and 8 to show. So whenever you see a question like this, what you should do is what? LCM. So you can actually see maybe 34 days and 68 days. What you should just do is look for the LCM of the two numbers. You can use the division method if you can't use the listing method. That way you have taught them that, okay, when I see a question like this, what I should do is LCM. Although they know that they can practicalize it with number line, but they should also know that, yes, whenever I see something like this outside, I can attempt it. So this is an example of how we bring in critical thinking examples and even evaluation to our educational system. And if you feel like you want to watch a complete video of mine on LCM, introduction to LCM, and several examples on LCM, I have a video on that posted on my YouTube channel. I'm going to drop the link to that video in the description of this post, so that in case you can actually have access to that video. Thank you very much. Go and have fun and learn. Bye for now.